Hello friends, and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, where you can see great games played badly. I'm John, and this is Timberborn. Before we dive into this episode, please consider giving us a like and a subscribe if you enjoy the episode and you would like to see more. Now, I've just played through another drought, as you can see. We've done fine for water. I have been letting a little bit out from our reservoir up here to top up what we have in this bit to keep these fields, these aquatic fields, fertilized basically. The water is slowly returning, and I've put in some steps up to this level because this episode we are going to put in a new district. That's the plan anyway, because we want to eventually get up to this underground ruin up here, and we want to look at putting in some kind of channel for water through into this bit here. So I'll probably end up using dynamite to blow a channel through here, and then put in a floodgate to control the flow through there. Obviously the water is taking its sweet time to return, but that's fine. We're all good. We're still waiting for our grist mill here to be built because we're still waiting for the gears to come through, which won't happen until obviously the water starts flowing again. Other than that, we are in a decent situation. We're not doing too badly. We have plenty of food, we have plenty of water, and we have a fair amount of lumber coming in as well. So we are ticking over quite nicely. So I think, in terms of this new district, this little plateau here is a good starting point. There we are, the water has returned. Let me bring those down. I think that's the right height for it. I'll just check that that doesn't flood. No, there we go, that's fine. That's flowing through now. And we can drop these completely now. We don't need those until the flood until the drought returns. And I am going to need to wait. Oh, we've just lost the water here. Look, the aquatic farmers just lost water, but that's fine because it's all coming back now, which means we can drop these, and hopefully that will prevent any flooding. If not, we'll just have to open up one of the slipways here, which should actually, they're already down at 1.5, so those are already open. That's fine. Oh, that one isn't. There you go. Okay, so that should concentrate the flow through here, in theory, and prevent any flooding further upstream, which it appears to have done. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Right, now let's look at this new district. Let's slow things down while we have a think. We want the district centre to be as far into the district as possible. So probably right up here would be a good place, and then we can just drop some stairs down here. Which means the gate might as well go right at the start here. So let's bring that up to there. We can put in, where are we? The district centre. Might as well put that back there for now. I bet this lumberjack can't reach that. Look at that. Okay. Easily sorted. Let's just put another lumberjack in slightly further up. There we go. And we'll add these to the cut list. Right. So whilst that is going on, we need... Oh, hello. Let's bring these up halfway because we are letting too much water out, I think. Yeah, this isn't filling up at all. Okay, so let's close them completely. That will obviously stop off the entire flow of water, allow this to fill up, and as soon as it starts spilling out of here, we can drop these down again. So now that's increased the fertility, so it's covering all of our fields. That's good. That's where we want it. And I have to see how far down I need to drop these to keep it filled enough, but don't lose fertility on our fields. That's not going to do anything, so let's try dropping it down to there. Okay, these have started spilling out now. And we don't have any flooding at the moment. Okay, so that hopefully will sort it. I'll keep an eye on that. Right, now back to this district. We don't have... Oh, we have 16 unemployed at the moment. That leads me to believe that maybe something stopped working. Where are all the unemployed? We've got 9 here. 4 over there. Okay, well, we can start by just sending over a handful over here, can't we? So what do we need over here? We need some food storage. And we'll need some log storage. That will do to start with. We can connect this district centre up now, and we can pop in a gate right there. Okay, so that is District 6. So let us send over 5 adult beavers to District 6. Now, we also want to set... we also need a drop-off point. There we go. And we'll pop that right... probably right in the corner there. Okay, now we can set up a distribution route. We'll send over logs, and we will send over planks, and we will send over... Where will we send it over from? We'll send it over from here, I think. We'll send over... Come on, all the way. There we go. Water. And what have we got plenty of? Plenty of bread in this district, so we'll send some bread over as well. Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, hopefully it won't be disastrous. Okay, as for the rest of the districts, we're okay. Still waiting for these gears. We need one more gear to build this, and then we can turn all of this back on. Or turn all of this on. And start producing some more flour in this district. What are you making? You're making grilled spadadock. How much spadadock do we have? 97, 194 potatoes. It's almost worth, I think, putting in another grill in this district. Because we have both spadadock and potatoes. Well, let's put it down here. Okay, so we've got our log storage fine. We still need logs for the warehouse. Let's turn that lumberjack flag off, and we'll build another one in this district. And I think we should be able to... Yeah, we can mark all of these trees. Come on. All of these trees... all of these trees, like the 9-10 trees that are there. But at least that will give us some logs for this district. We have water, we have food, so these beavers should be okay for the moment. Okay. Okay, I'm going to spin on for a few more days. I'll do the necessary stuff up in this new district to get it up and running. And then I'll be back. I've played on for a couple of days. Got some water storage up here now. We've got a water pump in. We've got our little floodgate in here. And we have our explosives to detonate. Okay, and now that should all flow through into here. Let's speed that up, see how quickly that will fill up and how far that will spread fertility. Okay, it is flowing. Right. Other than that, I am building more housing down here because we're approaching our housing limit. Over here we're doing fine. We are producing just about enough power. Way more than we need on that first one. But just about enough power to keep these two functioning. We're having no flooding problems, so it looks like that setup is what we need. So these three at half height and these three at 1.5 just to allow a slipway, a spillway. Right. Obviously there's no farming or anything going on in this district as yet. There's also no homes, you know. But that's fine. Okay. How much further can we go? That's about as far as we want to go, because otherwise it will start spilling off through here. But that does give us a little bit of fertile land there, so let's try and figure out the best way to get at that. Okay, honestly, yes, we know. Okay. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow a hole in the ground there. I'm going to unlock the water dump. Detonate that. Obviously got to slow it down. There we go. And we're going to put the water dump in like that. And just have a path leading up to it. We will put in... Where are we? There we go. We'll put in a forester. Pop it in there. And we will use this space for trees. And I might put in a little patch of berries as well with a gatherer flag. Okay. Apart from that, I will again spin on until that district is a little more advanced. Okay, and another drought has started. So let's close everything up. Just shut it all off. Okay. So that's going to flood a little bit there as the flow continues briefly. Right. This is about as full as I can get it without it flooding. I've put in a farm over here. So we've got carrots and potatoes coming in. Our tree and berry crop up here is fine. It's coming along. I have put in some housing finally. Although we do have more beavers than we have space for housing currently. I did put blow a channel in here. And in fact, what I can do is put that in there. I've put some platforms in here ready to take another water pump if we need it. We don't seem to at the moment. Otherwise, we can just stretch those platforms out and put in housing or anything else we want to put in down in this area to utilise some of this space that's slightly closer to the district centre. Other than that, everything else seems to be going fine. We are running low on planks and things in this district because we are obviously sending them out to other districts, which we currently don't need to do. Let's... yeah, that's fine. We only need to send them to the new district currently. because we've got a lumber mill over here, and we've got a lumber mill over here. So that's all fine. I feel like I'm slightly shortchanging you this episode because nothing's gone disastrously wrong. I feel like I need to do something silly to make it a bit more interesting, but I have to say it's a much different experience when you're not having floods every 30 seconds. Okay, but with that I mean, it's only a 6-day drought, so we shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. The only problems we may have is up in this new district, but even then that should be fine. I am still sending food across from this district, I think. Yeah, still sending bread and water across from this district as and when it's needed. But that should start producing food relatively soon, the next day or two. So I'll spin on through the drought and we'll see where we are by the end of it. Well, we've ridden out the drought again without any problems. This feels weird. This feels like something should be going drastically wrong that I just haven't noticed yet. No, plenty of food and water in that district. Everything seems to be going fine, which is worrying. I am laying in some explosives here. I'm going to deepen this area so we've got more storage for the droughts. This area is absolutely fine. Obviously we're not drawing any water out of this lake here at the moment. Because this has dried up, I am thinking that it is going to be worth putting in a water pump down here somewhere. We've got a lot of space to play with. We are harvesting our first crop of potatoes and carrots in this district. We have no unemployed currently because we don't have any breeding pods. I think we're still waiting for our first crop of blueberries, and that's going to be another couple of days yet, I think. But other than that, we are doing fine. I will speed things up for the time being, just to let the water flow back at a reasonable speed. Yeah, it's slightly baffling that nothing's gone wrong. What I was considering is putting in, taking out some of these blueberries here and putting in a power wheel or two, just to keep these things going during the drought. But I don't think it's strictly necessary. Let's make sure those are at the right height. But obviously all the water is coming back. I am sending explosives over to this district for this deepening project, and I want to get them all in before I set them off. I want to go, I mean, ideally as far as I can, and then maybe just drop in another ladder up here to get down to this level, to stop messing, so I don't have to mess about with paths down on this level. Just drop down ladders when I need them, and blow away the ground. Probably be a good idea to open these floodgates as well, wouldn't it? There we go. That'll probably help. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. We now have some water where we need it. Right. As that's now flowing, I will drop these down to their spillway positions and prepare to open these when we've got enough water in the reservoir. There we go. I think we need to drop that down to 1, don't we? And we are producing power again. Excellent. Okay, well, again, I will spin on a little longer. I really don't know what to do when everything's going well. But I will spin on a little longer. Just enough to get some more explosives in this district, and then we'll set those off as a closer to the episode. Okay, a couple more days have gone by. We did have some minor flooding, but I think that's because I forgot to open those floodgates and it all went a bit strange. But we're okay now. Everything's flowing smoothly, as it were. I've built the grill. That's cooking potatoes for this district, which should help. Oh, I wanted to mention, I've used this technique a couple of times on this map now. So just blowing one hole and putting in a water dump to fertilise a large area. That is thanks to someone in the comments. I want to say David Simpson. Apologies if I got that wrong, but if it was you, thank you very much. It's really useful. I did use a similar technique in the last playthrough, which was just that and a long trench. But using just one square is much more efficient. Not that I'm using this area particularly efficiently. Still. Over here we are now doing absolutely fine, and we have the explosives laid in. This is as far as I can go without building extra paths or anything. So, we will leave this episode here. Sorry if it hasn't been as exciting as the recent ones, but it's been a much more serene gaming experience. So please do give us a like if you like the episode. Consider subscribing if you want to see more. And until next time, please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and goodbye.